What is your profession?
Hello YouTube, how y'all doing today? Today we're taking a look at the Harry's Holsters Infiltrator inside the waistband holster for the Glock 17 and for the SIG 365 XL. Now this holster has adjustable cant so that you can carry it either cross draw, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock with a forward FBI tilt, straight up and down, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, or straight up and down an appendix inside the waistband. You can see they have a built-in claw. Now another thing you could see is these slots right here. These slots go up much higher. So what that does is that allows you to adjust the depth of carry. So the way I have it carried set right now, that's for high-rise carry. And then you can move it all the way down to here, and that'll give you like a deep concealment carry capability. So you have the option to change it however you want, and of course you have your retention screw right here. But this is a molded holster. It's really nice. Now this has the option for additional claws if you want them. I don't have that option, but you can add extras on the opposite side if you so choose. But this is a very nice, very well built holster. It's got very positive retention. You can see, let's shake that up and down on both models. And they're both the same design, so they're both very, very similar, and they have a very, very high-tech look. I've reviewed one of their holsters in the past, and they really give me like an H.R. Geiger alien xenomorph kind of vibe, like a biomechanical look. I think they're very, very, very cool looking holsters, very sci-fi and space age looking. But they are a very quality holster, and you can see this one also excellent retention. So it's a really nice holster, and there's like no wobble or whatever in there. That's really in there good. It's a really good holster. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on so you can see how they conceal, and I'll do a few draws so you can see how fast they are. Now these are right-handed holsters, and I'm left-handed, but I've been practicing with my right hand a lot more, so my draws have gotten better. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section if I'm starting to look natural drawing with my right hand. Okay folks, so we're going to demonstrate some draws with the Glock 17 and with the 365 XL. We'll do the Glock first. Okay, first thing we're going to demonstrate is appendix, because appendix is a very super popular mode of carry right now. I'm not an appendix guy. I'm a 3 or 4 o'clock guy, but I'll demonstrate it just so you guys can see how it conceals and how fast it is. And remember, I'm left-handed.
Look at that.
Steady as a rock.
Yeah, but I shoot with this hand.
Okay, so we got our holster mounted here. We're concealed. You can see the gun. And it's a Glock 17. It's a full-size pistol. That's a lot to be jammed down the front of a man's pants, in my opinion. I'm not a particularly large man. So it's one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of appendix, but you can see it's concealed nicely. Okay, so we're going to do a couple draws here. All you're going to do, reach down, pull away your cover garment. It's what's called the Hackathorn Rip, named after Ken Hackathorn, who invented the technique back in, I guess, the 80s. And draw your pistol. So here we go. Okay, for a left-hander who's drawing right-handed, I would say that's pretty fast. Let's try it now from probably about a 4 or 5 o'clock, because this is a big grip. I'm going to have to roll it pretty far into the rear to conceal it. So let me move the holster. Okay, folks, now we're carrying about a 5 o'clock. Let's look at it from the rear. Now, this is not something I would ever do with a pistol this large. I don't conceal full-size handguns like this. I would wear, like, you know, a sport coat or something. But I'm just demonstrating the capability, okay? So the same concept applies. Now we're going to reach back a bit farther, pull up our garment, and draw our pistol. Same concept. And as you can see, also equally fast. You know, there's so little difference between appendix carry and behind the hip. that I actually prefer behind the hip, but you folks do what you like, okay? Let's try that SIG holster now. Okay, so we've got our Harry's Infiltrator here for the 365 XL. Let's try this one out. We'll do appendix first. Okay, so this is a much better sized pistol for me. And, you know, 365 XL is significantly larger than the original model. I consider it to be a serious duty gun. You know, different people's opinions may vary, but for me, I would have no problem whatsoever rolling into a war zone with the 365 XL. I think it's a fantastic pistol. Nice and concealed. You can't see it. It rides really well. For appendix carry, it's very comfortable. And it's nice and fast. I even fumbled that draw a little bit, and it was still nice and fast. So this is a nice, fast concealment speed getting your weapon into the end of the fight. So let's try it from Mexican style, old school cross draw. Because, as I said before, because of the ability to control the cant and tilt of this holster, you can actually use this cross draw. I feel like I'm in a 70s gangster movie now. Okay, and before we draw, you can see this is still concealed very nicely. Now, one might ask, why would you do this? For a lot of people, cross draw is more comfortable when you're seated in a car and driving. Also, if you were to have a negligent discharge, the bullet's heading out and away from your body, you're probably still going to clip your thigh, but it's not aiming straight down at your junk. So for some people, they might prefer this. Here we go. Okay, I fumbled that a little bit because, again, I'm right-handed and I don't practice cross draw very often. Okay, here we go. All right, that's not too bad. I mean, again, I'm left-handed, so it's not the most natural-looking draw in the world for me, but drawing cross draw from my left hand, I actually have done that in other videos, and it's pretty fast. And now we'll do one more from the rear, just to show it to you. Okay, so now we're behind the clip. Now we're behind the hip at 4 o'clock. This is where I like the best. This is my preference. You can see that conceals nicely. And same technique. You're going to use your hackathorn rip, clear your garment, draw your pistol. Here we go. Very fast. Okay? You can see that's really every bit as fast as appendix as far as I'm concerned. And again, I'm drawing with my right hand, so I'm significantly faster with my left. Harry makes them for a whole bunch of different types of firearms, left and right-handed, for most of the models. And just really nice holsters. All right, folks, I appreciate you all watching my video. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Freedom I mean, out.
Spartans! What is your profession?